welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Terminator 2 Judgment Day Motorcycle Cop T-1000. Now this is actually the motorcycle cop version of T-1000 when he was actually dressed in those particular clothes, because you know throughout most of the film he actually wore like the actual police uniform, but kind of towards the end of the film he actually started to wear like the motorcycle cop outfit, you know. Now of course this is based on my all-time favorite films, like I always say, you know. I have the 4K rail, you know. Now I was really wanting and anticipating picking this figure up for a long time, you know, but it has gotten rare, so that's no reason why I kind of rushed and tried to get it, you know, and find it. And I'm glad I did, because I did want this figure in my collection, you know, because like so far the Terminator collection, or Terminator franchise, is my favorite collection that NECA is doing. So as far as like franchises that NECA is doing, Terminator is easily my favorite in the NECA franchise, you know. I prefer the Terminator figures basically. But yeah, I'm going to just get into this right now. Okay, as you can see, this here is the box art, which contains the motorcycle cop T-1000, and there's an image of the scene from the film, you know. I think this is right they blew up Cyberdyne Systems, or when they was at Dyson's house, you know. If I'm not mistaken, because that flame. And of course it says Terminator 2 Judgment Day, you know. NECA on the side, real toys. Then it also has it right in the front that it says T-1000 motorcycle cop. Now it also has like a scripture for this too as well. It says like just like on the other ones, you know, it says 3 billion human lives ending on August 29th, 1997. The few who survived the nuclear fire of Judgment Day lived only to face the new nightmare, the war against the machines. In their effort to eliminate all remaining humans, Skynet sent 2 Terminators back through time, their mission to destroy John Connor, the future leader of the human resistance. The first was programmed to strike at his mother Sarah Connor in the year 1984, before John was born. It failed. Then the second was to eliminate John when he was just a child. As before, the resistance was able to send a lone warrior to protect the boy. The only question was which one would reach him first. And yeah, as you can see here are images of the figure on the back, and the accessories and stuff that he has. It also says that he includes 3 interchangeable heads, 3 pairs of hands, pistol, machine gun, and bladed arm. And then when you open it, this is how it looks on the inside. So you can see the figure on this side, you know. And I like this image they have of it over here too as well. That's cool. Now as you can see, this is the background diorama that comes with the motorcycle cop T-1000. It's kind of similar to like the other ones that they had, you know. Now one of the things I want to talk about first with the figure is, if you're not careful, but you will see that though, they actually have like this little bag back there that has like the accessory attached to it. It's like it's a picture. I heard it's a picture of John Connor. I think that is extremely cool and awesome. It's kind of rare you see something like that, you know, with like a NECA figure. I just wanted to show that how they have it in here. They actually have it like stacked in the back here with the figure itself, you know. Alright. Okay, as you can see, there's the NECA motorcycle cop T-1000 or Ultimate T-1000. So what I'm going to do is actually just measure him. And I have him on a NECA stand, and he's like over 7 inches, you know, in height. But I guess you're really exactly like, you're like a little over 7 inches even with the stand. Now I do notice that he does stand, but he does have this kind of like and I believe it's because I don't have his knees like straightened out, you know. But he does actually like stand, you know. But I think I just probably gotta work with it, you know. Cause I know all these do stand excellently. Like the Terminator figures, you know. I don't even have stands on mine, you know. But the likeness to Robert Patrick as the motorcycle cop, this is probably actually better than the one without the when he doesn't have any, when he's actually just a regular cop. Because I do notice that they tend to do like the humans, like likenesses, better when their face is actually like covered, like with shades or anything like that. Because I notice like the T-1000s be like that too as well, like the Arnolds, you know. Like they look better when he has his shades on. But I like the look of this, so it's pretty good. Like the helmet and so on. You can turn his head, of course, left or right, you know. He can't really look up, but he can like look down. And I like how you even can see that too. I think that's kind of cool too as well. The actual Los Angeles police on, that's awesome. Like the detail in that, I didn't even notice it that good up close, you know. Even like that right there on the badge, that's pretty good. He also has like a radio back here too as well, which is pretty cool. And you can't remove it, I don't think. And he also has like a gun holster too as well. And I like how the jacket looks like baggy like. I think that's pretty like cool, you know. As you can see, these are his like pants that he has on too, the boots and so on. God knows like the way the boots are designed, there's like something right with like his legs. But that's why I say like it's kind of, you know, and I didn't want to bother it too much, you know, because I'm scared I might break it, you know. So I just left it like that, you know. But yeah, his arm it does raise up, as you can see. So you can like raise it up like that. You can bend it. Then the hands can rotate. I know he seems to be kind of stiff too. So yeah, both arms gonna go up, you know. Hand gonna rotate. As you can see, that one bends too as well. He can bend out like that, but I don't want to really force it too much because it seems to be kind of stiff, you know. So I just leave it like that. The legs, of course, can split. Of course, here's like the knees, which can be bent. Of course, you can kick, you know, all them kind. So yeah, it's good articulation. It's the ultimate figure. But I do notice like something is back here in the back, which kind of is preventing his legs from being straight up like it. But I guess you could if you want. But I'm just kind of nervous to bother because I want to like snap it. And of course, his feet can rotate too as well. So yeah, I already think this is a cool figure. You also can see like his hair back there in the back too as well under the helmet. So I think that's pretty cool. What I want to do is talk about the actual accessories that come with the Motorcycle Cop T-1000. Now this one is very cool. I think this is an awesome accessory. It's kind of unusual to see an accessory like this. This actually comes with like a picture of John Connor as a boy. And they have it in this plastic bag. What I'm going to do is see if I can get it out. I was kind of surprised to see this too, you know. And as you can see, there's the picture. Now, I guess I should just left it in there, you know. It's so small, too. So I guess that's actually like a picture of Edward Furlong, you know. That's kind of awesome, you know. That's a nice little accessory to have, you know. You have a photograph of John. What I want to do is talk about the actual two accessories, well, weapon accessories that he has. He has this actual solid black pistol. Another thing that's cool about the actual pistol is you actually can raise the T-1000, his arm up, you know. Well, not really raised, but as you can see, he has a holster right there, so you can actually take the pistol. I always think this is cool with like the figures, and then you just put it like on the inside right. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. Now even I don't ever actually like close them down, but I just have them like in there like that. So as you can see, like that, the handle. I always do my figures like that, you know. The T-1000 also comes with two gripping hands too as well, like a left and right one. They look identical, and just one like on the left and like one on the right, you know. So what I'm gonna do is actually put one on so I actually can show the pistol like in his hand. See, there's the T-1000 with the actual pistol in his hand too. I actually had to kind of loosen his hand up too as well, you know, to actually get it in there. But he holds it pretty well. Now the next weapon accessory that comes with the Motorcycle Cop T-1000 is this actual machine gun. And I do recall him using this when he was like in the helicopter. So he actually did use this particular weapon, you know, in this form, you know. And as you can see is the machine gun in the T-1000's like hand. Now that's probably the weapon I'll display him with because I know this was the one that he really did use, like in this particular form. When he's like in the helicopter. The next accessories that he has are of course his cool accessories, which is like his liquid metal like knife fingers, you know, or blades. Now this one is really warped. I know his does be like that, but you can actually like loosen this up with like a hair dryer or something like that, and it kind of straighten out. But I think it does still like get warped again like that over time, you know. But this one is kind of straight. Now I must admit, in this form in the film, now that I can recall, he did not ever use these like in the film. But it seems okay that they will actually give you like extra accessories to actually include with your T-1000, because you know he is capable of making liquid metal like knife fingers, you know. So there's no question, you know, that it would seem okay that NECA did give us these extra accessories, especially if you didn't have like the regular Ultimate T-1000 from NECA, you know. But yeah, it is kind of odd that he doesn't that he has these and he didn't use these in this particular form, you know, the knife fingers. And as you can see, there's like the knife finger on the T-1000. And even this one is kind of warped, but this one is okay though. Like I say, you just like use like a blow dryer or something like that, and I'll actually get it to be like straight out, you know. I think it still will warp back like this, you know, over time. Now the last actual, I guess you could say, stabbing weapon that comes with the T-1000 is this actual knife arm, like this knife bladed arm. And I do recall when he used this. Now he did use this in this particular form, because right after the helicopter that he was driving was like actually destroyed. Remember when the T-800 or Arnold Schwarzenegger had pumped his brakes, the helicopter had snapped into like the SWAT truck and it blew up, you know. So once that happened, the T-1000 had to actually get into like that cooling truck that had like the freeze and stuff in it, you know. And he killed the truck driver. I think it was a truck driver out that truck. I know it was one of them like truck drivers where he had stabbed him with this. Remember, then he got inside like the truck. So he did actually use this in this particular form. Now I do notice that this one doesn't seem. That's just the way it's made. Doesn't like it going all the way. So I just left it like that. But the blade, I remember he stabbed us right through like one of those truck drivers in the film. Particular knife blade is actually different from the one that came with the Ultimate T-1000, you know, because that one had like the hooks and all that, and this one's just like a straight like flat type of blade, you know. And it's kind of like wide, but it's kind of different, you can tell. Now T-1000, Motorcycle Cop T-1000 has two alternate heads, and this is one of them that he has right here. The likeness to Robert Patrick is pretty good, you know. Now, it is kind of a difference in this one and the actual ultimate one. Like right here is like the ultimate version, so you can see like the actual difference to a certain extent. They do look about the same. When I look at it, it looks like this one is still a little more wider eyed, you know, than how this one is, you know. But it is like kind of like a difference, because this is the ultimate and this is the Motorcycle Cop version. Now again, this right here, this particular head sculpt, it doesn't really go with this figure. Now I guess you could say when he changed into the Motorcycle Cop, that's when he actually used this particular head. But he didn't really actually have that on like in this particular uniform, you know. The last accessory that comes with the Motorcycle Cop T-1000 is the another alternate head that's actually exploded. And you can see like the liquid metal on the inside. And like I can see, it's like his face on the outside. Now, you know, obviously where this sequence happened, it was right at the elevator at the Pescadero Hospital. This is right when the T-800, or you can say Arnold, had shot him right in his head with the shotgun and blew it open, you know. Now, they also had one of these with the ultimate version, and this is the ultimate T-1000. So there was a difference in this, and like the split in this is when it was actually healing, like closing back up. The ultimate one, but this right was when it actually had happened, when it was first blowed out, you know. And this is the one that was healing. So there's a difference in these two. So that kind of makes sense that NECA would do something like that, you know, because this is another one that doesn't fit this particular version of the T-1000. When he's like the Motorcycle Cop, this head sculpt doesn't really go with that, you know. But I think it's still kind of cool that they gave us kind of multiple heads and multiple like arms and knives and so on, you know, the blades, you know. Because he is capable of doing it. We know that he can do that, you know. And he could have done it off the screens. Because another thing I thought was kind of interesting about this too, there's not even deleted scenes with these particular like scenes with the motorcycle cop T-1000 having these kind of blades or like kind of like facial like head, alternate heads and stuff. You don't really see him enough, even in deleted scenes, you know, as far as I know of, you know. It could be like some stuff that was never released in NECA no badge, you know. Alright, as you can see, this is my NECA Terminator collection. Like I said, this is my favorite franchise that NECA is actually doing, you know. What I mean is actually that the favorite figures that NECA is doing, this is my favorite franchise that they are doing, you know. Because I know they have like other franchises that I'm a fan of too, but there's no question it's a Terminator franchise that I really am a fan of, you know. So as you can see, it's the quarter scale T-1000 Terminator from Terminator 2. Awesome figure, you know. I have the Ultimate Techno War T-800, the Ultimate Police Assault T-800, Terminator 2 T-800. We have John Connor right here with his motorcycle. Ultimate Sarah Connor, yeah, he's Ultimate too. Ultimate T-1000, Ultimate Motorcycle Cop T-1000. I think they call it Ultimate, the motorcycle one. Then I have Sarah Connor from Terminator Dark Fate, and Carl, or you can say T-800 from Terminator Dark Fate. This is the Endoskeleton. This is actually based on 2, you know, but I still kind of believe at times it's the first one. I mean, I actually believe it's 2, you know, because he has the plasma rifle. But yeah, this is my favorite series from NECA, you know. I love this franchise, you know, and I love the figures that they are putting out, you know. Okay, there's the NECA Terminator 2 Motorcycle Cop T-1000, Ultimate Motorcycle Cop T-1000. I think it's Ultimate, right? I forget. Now, of course, this is based on the movie Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and this is one of my all-time favorite films. I actually saw this in the theater 2 times in the theater in this original release, you know. I even saw it when they put it in like 3D like a couple of years ago, you know. But yeah, I'm excited and happy that I was actually able to find this particular figure, because like I said before, that the Terminator figures, or the Terminator franchise, is my favorite that NECA's actually creating figures from, or producing figures from. So I think it's awesome that I was actually able to find this one too as well. 'Cause I know it's getting rare too, you know, it's kind of hard to find it, and the prices are going up on it too as well, you know. But they might restock these too eventually, because I know some of them they are restocking, you know. But it is cool to have the T-1000 in this particular form, you know. I think that's awesome that they did that. It would still be cool if they could just give us like a straight up, I know they have like a liquid metal one, but like it was still like once his suit was actually already formed, you know, it'd still be cool if they could actually give us like a liquid metal like looking one, you know, where he's actually like, you know, like the actual liquid. Not when he's almost like solid, you know, we can see like his uniform, you can tell it's Robert Patrick, you know, but still like silver, but actually like in liquid form. I think it would be so cool if they can make something like that. I think like another company did like Interbay or something like that, you know, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, especially if you're a fan of like the Terminator franchise, especially like Terminator 2 or the T-1000 in general, you know, or the Robert Patrick version, you know. So please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. That's a nice bike.